The room is dark, but our eyes gradually adjust to the darkness. A woman lies in bed asleep, a young, beautiful woman, Mari's sister Eri Asahi. We know this without having to be told so by anyone. Her black hair cascades across the pillow like a flood of dark water.
Do you remember that feeling you had when you stayed up late talking with a new friend till 4 a.m. and you're outside and it's deep night and you're a little jittery from all the coffee you've been drinking and the conversation lulls and you want to lean over and kiss them, but instead you look up at the black sky and you say, "Do you think the world will ever get any better?" That's what it feels like to read Haruki Murakami's eerie existentialist novel, After Dark. This week's review has been created on a new platform called The Mad Video. If you want to learn more about the author or the book itself or even me, mouse over the video and select an icon.
She lies with her head on the pillow as if looking up at the ceiling. She is not, in fact, looking at anything. Her eyelids are closed like hard winter buds. Her sleep is deep. She's probably not even dreaming.
After Dark by Haruki Murakami is about two sisters and their separate experiences in the same 6-hour period. One who is staying up all night in a Denny's, having strange encounters with the nocturnal characters of Tokyo, and the other who is sleeping deeply, maybe too deeply, in her bedroom at home.
As we observe Eri Asahi, we gradually come to sense that there is something about her sleep that is not normal. It is too pure, too perfect. Not a muscle in her face, not an eyelash moves.
This novel is almost entirely atmospheric. What happens in the story is much less important than how it feels to read it.
Even in the profoundest somnolence, people do not tread so deeply into the realm of sleep. They do not attain such a total surrender of consciousness.
For those of you who don't know Haruki Murakami, he is a surrealist Japanese writer who has taken the world by storm with his unique and refreshing style. His stories blend fantastical elements like talking cats and spirits dressed as sheep with perfect realism. Mouse over the video to learn more about this award-winning author.
Eri's pulse and respiration continue at the lowest possible level. Her existence seems to have been placed upon the narrow threshold that separates the organic from the inorganic, secretly and with great care.
This is the third novel that I've read by Haruki Murakami, and as soon as I began it, I felt something familiar. He always has an innocent, wide-eyed protagonist, so the stories always feel light, but the world that he puts them in is not innocent at all.
How or why this condition was brought about, we as yet have no way of knowing. Eri Asahi is in a deep, deliberate state of sleep, as if her entire body has been enveloped in warm wax. Clearly, something here is incompatible with nature. This is all we can conclude, for now.
Now, while I did enjoy this novel, it was not my favorite by the author. Kafka on the Shore is by far the best book I've read by him. You can mouse over the video to browse some of his other titles.
We look, we listen, we note odors, but we are not physically present in the place, and we leave behind no traces. We follow the same rules, so to speak, as orthodox time travelers. We observe, but we do not intervene.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Book Review TV. You can follow us on Tumblr, Twitter, Google+, and the Book of Face, or subscribe and we'll send you an email every time we have a new review. Thanks again and see you in a week-ish.